Welcome back to Adventures with Crystal. Today we're building a platform for the shower.
Okay, so what we're looking at right now is the bathroom of my 2016 Scamp trailer. Alright, when you walk into the shower area and you try to get on the toilet, you really have to watch your step and try to get up on that little narrow platform right there to go to the bathroom, okay, and use the toilet. Okay, so today's project is we're going to build a platform that's going to sit on those edges. That way we just walk in and it's much easier. It will be a lightweight piece of wood, okay? We're going to put a black mat on the back of it so we don't get scuff marks. As you can see on the left, right there, I had just set a piece of wood there, but that did not quite work so well, and I've got a scuff mark right there, as you can see. It'll come out, I just got to take it out, but I don't like the scuff marks. So let's go, and we're going to build this platform.
Okay, let's start. In a perfect world, for this Scamp 13, you're going to want a 24 by 26 piece of wood. My piece of wood that I have in my garage is not that big, so we're going to make mine just a little smaller. But if you're going out and getting wood, get a 24 by 26. Always go inside and measure. Make sure you have accurate measurements for what your camper size is. Okay, so get the dust off your board, flip it over, find the side that is the worst, and that's where you're going to glue your black mat to. I've got a large black mat in my garage, and I used it for my motorcycle. So I had extra left over. I'm going to cut some strips, and those are going to be what I'm going to glue to the board. These strips will be maybe 1 inch, maybe 2 inch, whatever you decide you need. And because you're not going to need a whole lot, for that open area. This is just the part that's going to be sitting on those little ledges. You can just freehand it. Just do it by sight alone. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be equal in size. All right, I'm going to be speeding up parts of this so that I don't bore you too much. You can pause the video and cut your strips. All right? Now we're just going to lay them out and cut them to fit. I thought I had my camera pointed down, but evidently I didn't. But you'll get the gist of this, okay? Just measure. Cut them to fit all the way around. And then the little squirrel came to visit. Okay, I've got some Tight Bond glue. Works really good. And I've got the spray can of accelerator. Don't get either of these on your hands because they will stick together, I'm telling you. Been there, done that. All right, so we're going to start with our first piece. We're going to take that adhesive and we're going to put it all along, where we think the black rubber is going to adhere to. All right. Like I said, don't get it on your fingers. Be careful. Just do some squiggly. Doesn't have to be perfect. You do want to get it over to the very edge though, okay? And just do some squiggles all over, like in the 1 inch, 1.5, 2 inch, where your black rubber is going to be. Okay, so next you're going to get your accelerator, okay? You don't want to breathe this in. You want to make sure you're doing this outside. Don't do this in the house, whatever you do, okay? So shake it up a little and spray just a little bit on that glue. Grab that piece of rubber and get it down pretty quickly. Be careful with this part, okay? Because once it's down, it's down. It is not going to move, okay? You're not really going to have a chance to take that off again and reposition. All right, so be very careful, match it up, and then start pushing it down. All right, don't get it on your fingers. Sometimes that glue will come out from under that rubber. All right, just make sure you push it all down. Okay, so you're going to want to do this on all 4 sides. Easy peasy, right guys? Okay, if you got a little area that's not quite glued down, push it down again. Put a little bit more on there. Don't get it on your fingers. I can't tell you enough, don't get it on your fingers. All right, I'm going to speed this up. Once all of that is glued down, and it will be glued very quickly. So now you can work on the other side that you want in your camper, okay? For me, I had an old piece of fluffy pink carpeting, okay? So I've decided to use this. I'm gonna lay down my board on top of it and cut around it till I get sort of a good fit, right? Okay? Might make it a little bit over. There we go. Just cut away at it, guys. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I got my piece of carpet cut to just about the right size. As you can see, it hangs over. It's a little bit too big. You can trim it if you want, whatever you want to do. Because now we're going to get ready to glue the carpet on the side that you want. Yeah, I'm working outside. Things are getting a little leafy because it's August and the leaves are blowing everywhere. All right, shake it out. We're going to glue it on. I decided I needed to trim just a little bit off of it. Not much, just a little. One of the reasons I'm making this out of a lightweight wood is so I can remove it when I want to take a shower. Something easy that I can pop in and out. Okay, so now it's time to glue down the carpet. One thing I decided was I'm only going to glue around the edges of the board, okay? I might not want to keep this pink carpet that I'm not super crazy about, you know, the whole time, because it's kind of hard to clean that furry shag kind of carpet. I may want to use just a piece of regular carpeting, you know, something with a tight weave. So, but this is what I had, and this is what I'm going with. So I'm applying some glue just along the edges, making sure I'm getting the edges, okay? And again, I'm gonna do maybe a 1-inch section. I could probably pull that off and be able to cover it up with another piece of carpeting down the road. All right, so just glue the edges, okay? I went ahead and I'm doing all 4 edges of the board at the same time. You just got to be able to match up really quickly once you put that accelerator on. There's not going to be any time to rearrange or move that piece of carpeting around. So one thing you might want to do is to leave the piece of carpeting a little bit bigger and trim it off, you know, maybe with a box cutter after it's all glued down. So here you can see me, this is what I'm doing. I'm just gluing around the edges, and make sure you get to that very tip edge, okay? Okay, now we're going to get the accelerator back up. That accelerator stuff just makes it so much easier. You can glue stuff down fast and there's no drying time that you have to wait for. Just be careful, spray it, don't get it on you. Don't inhale it, stay back from it a little bit, okay? There you go. Now, quickly get your piece of carpeting, whatever you're using, line it up before you even put it down, okay? Match it up carefully, and then lay it down, all right? And then start pressing those edges. There you go. See, you just press those edges down. I've got extra little shags hanging off of mine. Like I said, I probably wouldn't use this piece of carpeting again just because of those shag things. Don't you love fall when the leaves are just all blowing everywhere? Alright, so we're about finished. Okay, carpet on one side glued down and the rubber matting all around 4 corners. Okay, my carpet is hanging over a little bit, so I'm just going to trim some off. Just a little bit. Alright, let's go try it out in the Scamp. See if it fits that shower stall. We want to make our life easier to get up on that toilet without falling. Alright, well, it's time to see if this is going to fit or not, and how it's going to look and how it's going to work. Alright, let's get it in there. Feels pretty secure. Okay, the rubber is resting on those ledges. And here's the moment of truth, guys. All right, climbing up on it, see if I feel secure. Ta-da! Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's not moving around. Those rubber edges are helping hold it securely. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you're interested in making a condiment caddy, you might want to watch this video. Be sure to go to my channel and watch all my videos.